from outside. Oh, there's Murtaza. Save our schools.
I'm a student senator on the ASSC. I'm here for March for March, and the reason they're cutting education is there's no money anywhere, and so education's always the first place where they cut.
Well, why would you cut education? Wouldn't you think that if you spent more in education that you would influence more people to do better things with their education, influence them to go to school, to finish their career paths? Why are they doing?
I don't think the government takes education seriously enough. They think that there's other places better to spend their money, and so people can just make do with like what they give them. And you know, we don't have any power in the educational system. They all have the power, and they're giving us the money. So it's like we're kind of on the bottom of the totem pole.
Now, as a student senator, is that how we get power to go and fight this? How can we fight this as students?
We're making them aware that we're here and we care about our education. We're not just going to let them do whatever they want to do just because they're politicians.
And I think also our nation, and California specifically, is going to be hurt long term if education is cut. Community colleges are the safety net, and if the safety net is gone, there's going to be a lot of students that fall from the UC and the state schools to the community college, and it's just not going to be enough spaces. And
well, if it's so obvious that it's going to trickle down, why would they even propose to cut the budgets to schools?
I think education is easy. I think cutting education, you don't see the faces, and I think it's today like this is when the faces and the names and the people show up.
I personally feel like we're spending a lot more money on the military than we should. There's a lot of people who are not getting as educated as they should be. We're losing out a lot of money on schools, funding on schools, on extracurricular activities to keep people out of trouble. And we're just sending over, parents to leave their kids here, and there's not enough money to keep them educated and busy while their parents are gone.
So your brother was in Afghanistan, your boyfriend is in Afghanistan.
Yes.
How's that taking a toll on just in the relationship aspect? I know you don't get to see him as much anymore. It's very difficult. Can you explain how the budget cuts and spending more on the military and not spending enough on school affects that aspect of your life?
It's definitely really hard. It's difficult not being able to see my brother as much. He has a wife, and they don't get to see each other as much. It's hard with my boyfriend overseas right now. I don't get to see him. It makes things really difficult on us, it has a lot of emotional effect on me. It's sometimes, it gets really hard to focus on things when I'm worried about what's going on over there and what's happening to them over there. So it's definitely really hard on me personally, just knowing so many people over there.
Okay, do you want to give a shout out to your loved one real quick? Because I know this is going to be online. He'll be able to see it.
Okay, well, hi, Chad, my brother, I love you. And hi, Christopher, my boyfriend, I love you too. I miss you. I hope you guys come home soon.
Thank you.
What do we want? Education! What do we want it? What do we want? Education! What do we want it?
Education is something that provides a great amount of deal to society, and it's proven that if a person is educated, he's able to earn 7 times more than the person who is not, and also that they become a good citizen rather than committing crime due to their circumstances and, ending up in jail, which in prison, an inmate costs about $47,000 a year to keep in the prisons, where they could be out and about in the society and being a good citizen.
We could have loaned that $47,000 to him. He could have graduated and been successful.
Yes.
Self-defeating are these budget cuts. Thank you so much, Murtaza.
Thank you.
What's going to happen if these budget cuts pass?
A bunch of students will drop out. It's projected about 4,000 students per school. So that leaves us with basically the people who need school the most to uplift their situation in life, not going to school.
Wouldn't you think it would be a better idea to reinvest into education?
I agree.
Why not? Why do you think the lawmakers are not doing that?
Why? Who do you think should? I think the state should invest in the education, because in the long run it only benefits California to have an educated workforce.
So packed, we're getting ready to go march down to the Capitol, and it's all to lower our education, to stop them from cutting financial aid, and to keep us in school. Because if they go through with this and they go through with the tax cuts, there's gonna be about 400,000 students in California that are gonna be not being able to go to school. They'll be rejected from being in college, and that's not good. So we're all here to try to keep that alive.
Do you think that if they cut education, that you'll see prison rates go up? Do you think you'll see just because there's a lack of money going around, so people are going to do illegal things to get money to pay for things?
Yes, I do.
Excellent. Sierra College, Sierra Independent Press, we're here.
All right.
Budget affect you guys? How will it affect you guys if it gets passed?
They're going to be cutting more disabled classes. They cut a lot of disabled classes with MJC Modesto already.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so it's not done yet. They're going to be cutting, I think, more than 200 more classes, and it's going to be hard for people to graduate.